This is Law for Community Workers on the Go, a podcast for community and health workers. This episode is about what to expect from a disaster recovery centre. We speak to Noel Boyes from the Shoalhaven City Council and Steve Picton from the Eurobodalla City Council about their two centres in Ulladulla and Batemans Bay on the south coast of New South Wales. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that we are recording this podcast on Aboriginal land and that they are the traditional custodians. I would also like to pay my respects to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander elders, both past and present, and extend that respect to other Indigenous people who may be listening. Disaster recovery centres are designed to be a one-stop shop, offering information and support to help people rebuild after fires or other natural disasters. A range of services can be accessed at these centres, including disaster welfare, mental health services, legal advice, Centrelink, and much more. They are warm and inviting places, welcoming and helping people affected by these disasters. Children are welcomed in the centres, play areas are provided, allowing parents to talk to specialist services without interruption. Free tea and coffee facilities are available, and care packages may be provided depending on your circumstances. Recovery centres remain open for as long as people need to access them. This may be weeks or months. After this time, the services at these centres can all be accessed through Service New South Wales. From my time at these centres, the message is clear. Just come in and have a chat with us. Did you want to just introduce yourself and tell us where we are right now?
Hi, my name's Steve Picton and I'm currently the Centre Manager for the Batemans Bay Disaster Recovery Centre.
Yes, thanks Jessica. My name's Noel Boyes. I'm the Bushfire Recovery Centre Manager here at Ulladulla Civic Centre.
And what does the Disaster Recovery Centre look like?
We're actually located in one of the service clubs in Batemans Bay, and we've occupied their auditorium and all of their meeting rooms on the second floor. So the reason we've chosen this venue is because of its size and location. We have over 20 service agencies stationed here in purpose-built booths.
If somebody walks in and they have been affected by a disaster, at the moment it's the bushfires on the south coast, but it could be a disaster anywhere across New South Wales. What's the process at the moment when they walk in the door?
What we do, when you come in, you'll be greeted by the Red Cross ladies who will then arrange for you to have a registration. So we sit down and we take some details of yourself, how you were affected by the bushfires. And then at the end of that registration, it's all filed and processed. And then we look at the ways we can help you and the agencies we can send you so you can get support.
We try and make the process as friendly and comfortable as possible, recognising that people have gone through very difficult times. They're met and greeted by one of the volunteers from Red Cross, and they're triaged to some degree. So they're taken across to a more comfortable area, offered a cup of tea or coffee, and we speak about their experience. And then while they're waiting for that to happen, we line up a registration officer, and that's a very quick process. It's a one-page registration form in order that we can gather some basic information about the household, a name, address, and how that household's been affected by the bushfires. Just some short information, short accurate information. And then we're able to refer them to the most appropriate agency or agencies within the centre here.
We've got a number of services. It's probably all up around 20 different services that are available to people.
Well, there's a range of government and non-government agencies. Some are from the federal government. For example, Centrelink are here to speak about the disaster welfare grants that they offer, and also some income support for individuals, families and business people who have lost income during the bushfires. We have state agencies like the Office of Emergency Management, Service New South Wales, Environment Protection Agency, Rural Assistance Authority and others. We also have council, so council can speak to members of the public about the council services, roads, rates and rubbish and other things that they're taking care of. And then we have non-government agencies, so we have Save the Children running our creche, and we have Red Cross, St Vincent de Paul, Salvation Army and Anglicare supporting members of the public with their range of options as well. We also have St John First Aid, and I'm just trying to think who else is here.
The first thing is I would encourage people is please feel free to come in. We're here to help you. We're not here to put you under any pressure.
Because the centre's open 7 days a week, we do encourage people to break things down and perhaps take care of priorities first and work through a list of activities that they need to do and the agencies they need to see while they're here. But what we're finding is that people go home and they think about what they saw here and they feel comfortable to return to discuss the issues at hand and new issues that are emerging in their household. So
And I think one of the important things is for the mental health side of things. This is one thing that really worries me about the whole area. It's not so much now that they're being affected, but it could be 6 months or even 2 years down the track. So I encourage people that if you are feeling a bit out of sorts and a bit down, please do not hesitate to get support. I think it's very, very important over the next few months here at Ulladulla and the surrounding districts that have been affected by these bushfires. The main thing is I'd encourage people, if you're in doubt and you're not sure, please come and talk to us, and we'll sit down with you and let you know what you're entitled to. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you. So that was it. Great. Well, thank you so much, Steve, and keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
To find your closest recovery centre, disaster assistance point or support service, please visit www.emergency.newsouthwales.gov.au, or you can call the Bushfire Customer Care Service on 13 7788, or the Disaster Response Legal Service New South Wales on 1800 801 529. All the links and contact details are in the episode notes below, and please share this episode with your organisation, your colleagues and your communities. Until next time, thanks so much for listening from all of us here at the CLE branch at Legal Aid New South Wales.